good to get a win, a team win. Everybody played. I thought everybody contributed. Southeastern's got a really good basketball team, as we talked about. They'd won at Tulane. They'd won at Monroe. Should have won at Wyoming. And played good enough tonight for most of the game to win here. But our guys stayed the course. We made winning plays late when we needed to. Made some threes, which was impressive. Second half, we finally got double-figure threes for the first time this year. Won the rebounding battle. And again, made the plays down the stretch. Big shot by Kentrell, and then a big defensive stop on the other end to seal the victory. We turned it over too many times in the first half. I just complimented the team right before the game about how proud I was for us taking care of the ball. And we stepped on the baseline or out of bounds line 4 times tonight. A couple of turnovers were understandable. Jeremiah had a couple of great steals up working hard and then just lost the ball. Didn't grab it with 2 hands. And then Mike had a great steal. They stole it right back in traffic. But besides that, really proud of the guys. We shot the ball well. And again, we beat a good basketball team.
You mentioned, Mike, I thought one of the forgotten things in this game, obviously, Kentrell said y'all got on pretty good at the half. And the first 2 minutes did not go well. I mean, 2 minutes in, their lead went from 4 to 9 and 20, y'all were having trouble. And then Mike stepped up and hit 2 big shots. And I think that it kept it from like where it could have got out of hand right there. I thought Mike really.
Yeah, I think we didn't have a dry spell early. I think we had the dry spell in the first half, maybe the last 4 or 5 minutes of the first half. I don't think we scored a point and went from 1 up to 3 or 4 down, but our defense kept us in it. But, yeah, started hitting some threes, and Mike's 3 kind of took the lid off the basket, and other guys jumped up, and we actually turned down a couple of good threes late in the game to get a better shot, and then wound up not getting a great shot, and had a shot clock violation. Only had 5 turnovers second half, and one of them was Brandon stepping out of bounds, and then another one was a shot clock violation. The other 3 were early, so I thought we valued the ball pretty good at the end. And they pressed us the whole game. I mean,
Kendall, I thought he played a solid game tonight.
Yeah, he does a great job defensively. Can make a 3-point shot, made one tonight, but excellent defender and rebounder. And besides throwing the ball up and where the band sits one time, I thought he played pretty good on the offensive end.
What do you think this can do for y'all?
Well, it's the team's worked really hard, Kevin, and the coaches have. We've prepared. We had a great scouting preparation, for Louisiana Tech, for Nichols. I mean, go right down the line. Our guys do a great job of prepping, and we had another good game plan tonight. So it's good to see some of that work rewarded, and we'll be back in tomorrow morning to get ready for Lamar, a team that'll come and press us as well for a noon game on Saturday. But it was good for the guys because we've just been working. I mean, what do we do? Jay just asked, and, to same question, and people look at November and December games and, all the haters, and, that's fine with me. But we've got a long way to go, and it takes time to play together and play games. We do a lot of team building in the summer and fall, and I think that helps, but really playing games help, and then winning games help. So I think that's the main answer to your question. I think it'll help us moving forward. We got a shot out in the arm with Brandon and Jeremiah playing tonight. Both those guys contributed for us, which was big. But no, we're just going to keep preparing, doing what we always do. I mean, that's what coaches do. That's what players do. And Jay just pointed out too that we've got the toughest schedule in the Sun Belt. Our non-conference schedule. If you hadn't noticed, we're playing pretty good teams. So
you talked Monday about those winning plays, and Kentrell comes up with one there where you finally feel like you hit the big shot. What does it do for you, like you said, just confidence-wise, to hit the big one?
Yeah, it's big, Dawson. We tried to. I took him out. He missed a couple, and he was pressing, and plus he got kneed, and so I took him out for a second to let him rest, and then at the end, Kendall was out too. We put Kendall in to play defense, and we put Cantrell in to play defense and to hit a shot. And after missing several, he made his first three he took, I think, in the game maybe, and then hit the one at the end. So a big shot for him. And then, of course, he got fouled, and we were able to get 2 free throws from him as well to get a 2-possession lead.
Brandon, I'm not saying he played great, but for his first game, he wasn't timid. He was, kind of hit the ground running.
Yeah, he did a real good job, Kevin. I thought he played really good defense, and he took off one time, hit a 3, and then he took off one time at the end of the clock, drove it, and was going to dunk it, and kind of got short, stepped it a little bit and missed it. But that's a play that certainly he can make, and fell down. If I'd broken my jaw 6 weeks ago, I don't know if I'd have been on the floor like that as much as he was. But no, he did a good job. And Jeremiah contributed too. I thought he affected some shots. He had a block or two maybe, but he did a good job on the defensive end for us.
He was more under control. He was under control tonight, I thought, Jerry.
A little bit better, yeah. We had different guys step up. Christian Wright wasn't great tonight. Mustafa was okay. He defensively made some mistakes. London Field made a few mistakes defensively, but he hit a bucket for us, and it took different guys tonight. That's what a team sport's all about, and they're all excited to win. I know that.
Anything else for Coach?
Let's talk about the dunk at the end. So the bench get a little rowdy at that. Were you able to calm down effectively?
Question again. I'm sorry.
The dunk at the end.
Yeah. Well, I told him after the game in the locker room, this dunk was okay, but because the game was still kind of on. But typically, we're going to dribble that out. And we brought up the Toledo dunk last year that I certainly didn't appreciate. When the team's up like a dozen and they're going to go in there and windmill one. But the game was still on tonight, and our guys deserve to have a little fun too. And I thought it was within limits today of respectability. Certainly David didn't say anything to me after the game, so.